back to my channel. So we are going to be talking about cash envelopes today and my setup for 2021. I don't know what planner I'm gonna use going forward, to be honest. I'm not gonna be purchasing from Erin Conjuring. And for those of you who know why, that's why, because I'm not gonna be supporting her anymore. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna, I think I have the rings to my old Happy Planner that I was using. I know I have, well, I thought I had some notes, some of those, like, what do you call them? Notes? Here they are. Here's some. So I don't know if I'm gonna use these Happy Notes. I think they're almost the same size. I don't know. But this is what I have so far. I've just been using empty pages of my Erin Conjuring. Okay. So my cash envelopes and sinking funds, this is my setup. This is what I have. So, Sarah, I'm so sorry, girl. I had the flamingo that you gave me that had these denominations breakout card, and I completely lost it. I'm not sure what happened to it, to be honest. So I made one, and this is everything that I'm gonna be needing. So this is the back of it, though. This is the back of what to buy, but I'm using it for the denominations. So shout out to Tara. She's come back to YouTube as well. I'll leave her linked below. Oh, those of you who are new, I'm so sorry. My name is Cassandra, and this is the Average Life of Cassandra, and we are talking about my budget and how I'm going to be back on my budget journey. If you'd like to be on this journey with me or need any inspiration or anything like that, you can hit the subscribe button down below. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over our 2021 cash envelopes and sinking funds. So I'm going to be using the same envelopes that I used in 2019 when I started my budgeting journey before I fell off. So of course I had, okay, so fairly fast, I have this envelope. It was for nails and then hair and stuff, and now it's just what's left over for my cash envelopes. Anyways, so I'm going through this, right? You know, and I'll insert some footage that I found. I found over $90-something in this that has just been sitting in my drawer. I never emptied out when I stopped doing videos. I'll insert that. What is this here? This rubber band thing. So this was leftover nails and stuff. So this was leftover. Look, there is literally, I don't even know how much is in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 1, 2, 3, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 90. There's literally 90. So we are going to start with my tags. If you watched my other video on my 2019 debt video versus 2020, which is actually going to be my 2021 video, I'll link that here for you guys. It's a little lengthy. I go into detail on how we are in more debt, why we're in more debt. I explain most of the debt. Yeah. Okay, if you're interested in that, because girl, I love the backstory of everybody's debt. So we're going to start off with my tags, and this is tags for all the vehicles. We actually have 3 vehicles. I didn't explain that in the other video, but we have the Impala that we've had. That was the first car me and my husband purchased. We just really never used it anymore. We have my car and my husband's truck that we just purchased earlier this year. So our tags altogether is going to be $8 per week. I actually have the information here. The Dodge is roughly $110. And the reason why the tags are so high, it is a 2017, and I have personalized plates on that, tags on it. My husband's is his 2020 GMC Sierra. Again, it's this year. It's $270. We have personalized tags on that as well. And on Impala, and if I'm not mistaken, it's only $15 from the Impala. It is an 02, 03 Impala. It did have personalized tags on it, but when it was out of service for a couple years ago, I took the tags off. I might get the tags back because we actually use this car to go to work. Me and my husband do work at the same place, and we will we have gone to work in this car to save mileage and stuff on our vehicles, and or on the weekends and stuff, I'll take mine, and these are more for like going out. He goes out and I go out. So that's the tags envelope, and we are actually going to be doing Why do I have $8 and then $14 here? What the heck? And I thought I had this all the bugs planned out. Let me see what did I do here? Okay, so it is $14 weekly. Okay. Oh wait. That's all of it together. Girl, I'm losing my mind. So this is all of it. No? That's the tax. Okay, so it is $14. Okay, you guys have to bear with me. $14. So I need to change this one. Oh, that's right. That's why it says 14. Let me see if I can put it in a marker so I could. Probably should erase it, but it's okay. So $14 for tax. Registration. Okay, now this is separate from tax. So our registration, and this is just getting the registration. So it's roughly $15 to get the registration and whatnot. So these are when they're due. The Dodge is in April, the GMC is in June, and the Impala is in November. So what I'm gonna do is try to get all of this on the same schedule, so it's all due on the same time. Also for my tax, it's due in March. The GMC is due in July, and the Impala is due in October. So what I plan on doing is waiting until July to renew all of these again. I know I'm gonna lose some money on it, but I think it kind of will be okay because I want it all at the same time and not having to put registration this month, that month, and so forth and so on, if that makes any sense. Kind of have it all together. I'm going to lose a little bit of money, but I think going forward, excuse me, for my old age, it's just going to work out. So with all of that, the registration, I've divided it up, $45. It'll be $2 a week, and we are looking for a July go, okay? Car maintenance. I did have all of this together, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the oil and I'm going to do the tires. Now my husband's tires, I just got new tires on my car earlier this year, so I'm good. Or at least I should be, you know, knock on wood that nothing happens. Still need the tires. But my husband, he has a huge truck. I think the 28 rims. I don't know. He has rims on them. And the tires, he's got those big old mud tires type ones, so they're pretty expensive. We're thinking about maybe do I have that written down anywhere? I don't think I have it written down anywhere, but I'm thinking the tires are gonna be roughly like $1,200 with tires and everything. They're the big huge ones. So, and he gets free oil changes for 5 years. That was part of the deal. That that was part of the deal in the car process of buying it. So he's got 2 free oil changes for 5 years. The car is financed for 5 years, and then the tires. So we're looking at $35 a week, and hopefully this is going to be. Did I do this calculations? Yeah, the GMC we're looking at $1,200, and then the Impala and the Dodge oil change is about $200. So we're looking at $1,400. It comes out to be $27 plus the oil change. Okay, I don't know what this $200 for. I can't remember. Maybe that's also for like what do you call it, windshield wipers and stuff like that. I think that's just kind of what I guesstimated. So it's gonna be $27 plus this $8. I think I rounded this up to $8 in the end weekly. So it's $40. So like I have all the math here. Somehow it made sense to me. And $35 is what we're going with for car maintenance for all the vehicles. Let's just stop it at that because I feel like I'm gonna go crazy. The video is gonna be super long. Okay, so now for the doctor. So we do have insurance, but our dentist, we do pay like once a year fee, $50 each, and that's 3 of us, so that's $150 plus, let's say $2.50. Oh, plus $250 for our eyeglasses or glasses. So we're looking at about $400. I don't know what this is. So it's 400 divided by 52 weeks. Is that okay? Here, 400 divided by $8 a week. Oh yeah, that's right. I changed all this to $8 instead of $7.50. $8 a week. by 52 weeks, and then the eye doctor $400. So we're looking at $22.50 weekly for everything. So I just rounded it up to $24 in total, and that's what that is right there. So it'll be $8 for the dentist, $8 for the doctor, and $8 for the glasses, and that should be for the year. For my hair is not the best. Well, actually, no, it's a lot better than what it was. It was falling out really bad and everything, guys, like really bad. I guess the stress and stuff. So this year I started taking hair, nails, and skin vitamins. I started taking a Flintstone gummy bear. I take 2 of those, and I take 2 of the other ones, and I'm trying to get on. I've ordered it, but it hasn't came in yet on apple cider vinegar to help with appetite and stuff like that. So in the long run, it's going to be $3 for the hair. I'm thinking about $120 annually, and that would include regular haircuts. I think we don't do that, at least I don't. Before, I used to get like 1 haircut a year, if that. I think it was $3, and then I just rounded it up. It was $2.50, and I rounded it up to $3 for the year. Weekly for the year. Eating out, we're doing it for eating out, I don't know what this $37 is. I don't know. But we're going to continue on with my dog. I do have a fur baby, and I will insert a picture of him here. I love him so much. We got him sometime in February, right before the pandemic, and he'll be 1 on December 31st. New Year's Eve. His food is like 50, almost $60. He's an American Bully. He's a miniature one. He's very wide and beautiful to me, and his food is $57 a month. It is a really big bag, but the rest of it is gonna go to Dr. Bill's. We did not know he had mange, and he does. And those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically a skin disease that dogs get. It's hereditary. It's something they live with. It will never go away. I can insert some pictures here of how bad he got. We didn't know that that's what he had. Being that we bought him from a breeder, we assumed that he wouldn't have any kind of issues like that. Long story short, when we found out that he had it, we were already in love with him, and we didn't request our money back or anything like that. So we have to have a medication for him to take that, and of course all the other bills, vet bills and stuff like that. So $25 a week seems like a lot, but once we get like to a certain number, we'll probably stop funding that. Christmas gets $500. Well, we're gonna do $500, so that comes out to be roughly $10 a week, maybe a little bit more, but maybe we'll end up with a little bit more for 52 weeks, probably 520, whatever, however that math works out. But we're doing $10 a week. School, as we know, with Corona, a lot of people didn't go back to school. My daughter did have the option, but I decided not to send her to school. Good thing I didn't. School was only actually open for the kids for a month. About mid-November, they shut down our high school here. It was even on the news. They shut it down because there was just too many cases coming about. So if she does go back to school, if the vaccine and all that stuff works, and she does go back to school, I want to be ready for her and her school and the clothing and stuff. So we're looking at $13 a week. $13 a week for 32 weeks, and that's roughly when she goes back to school. Okay. Now, heat is not up here, but I do want to go back over to this page. But we do have an older home, and we heat our house with gas. So I did fill it up this year already. Hopefully it'll last us through February when the cold months really come. I don't know, but it was around 300, 320. Yeah, to fill the tank all the way up. I think it's 100 gallon or 150 or 200. It's 200. It's a 200 gallon tank. So I'm thinking if we do $11. Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be 11. This is the old number. If we do $10 a month, that'll be 520, or close to 400, depending on when we have to get it. I just filled it up around the end of November, so it will be. We should have enough in here for that. Nails. Now the thing with the nails is I am going to only put $10 in a week, so that'll be $40 a month, and then I roughly spend about $100, which I know is a lot, girl. I know, but it's for me taking care of all of this. I want to maintain me. 15 is gonna come from my allowance, and then 10 will come from the budget, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Okay, so this is a bit new. This one here, this one's new. So it's $10 for the nails. Insurance. Insurance is gonna get $35 weekly. I do want to plan. I switched insurances a few months ago. We're with Geico now, and I want to pay the premium 6 months in advance. So not this first 6 months coming up from January to June, but from June to July, and not even from June to July, to be honest. This number is, if I'm not mistaken, let me see, how do I do it? Okay, it is. I'm sorry. So my insurance is 6 months. It's $16.80 for the 6 months for all the vehicles, for coverage and everything. Yes, so I'm doing it for the year. So for the year, that's going to be about $35 weekly. So in 2022, I should have enough saved up to pay the premium for that month, for those 6 months, and then still make the payments out of my budget so that when it comes at the end of 2022, I can still pay in advance, if that makes sense. Basically be 6 months ahead, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I hope it does. Our lawnmower, which we're still paying for and everything, it needs to have maintenance done. Blades, oil changes, we want to do that every season. So I've calculated for 3 months at $60. That's roughly how much it is to get the oil change and blades put on. For 12 weeks, we have until I think like March. I gave ourselves 3 months. It would be $5 monthly. So by the time we're really wanting to get it cranked out again, my husband just cut the lawn over the weekend. So we should be good until March of next year. And if not, we'll be okay. But March is what we're shooting for to get the oil changed. Birthday, we have plenty of birthdays. Birthdays come every year like clockwork. So I'm doing $10. The only thing, okay, we'll talk about that later, but I'm doing $10. Okay, $10 every week. Household maintenance, God. We just had our water pump go out maybe like 3 months ago. Well, I don't even know how long. Might not even been that long ago. So that was like over $200 and something. Luckily we had a K's card, and we just swiped the card and we put it on that. Not K's, Lord Jesus, not K's. Lowe's card. And my husband did all the maintenance on it. So we're going to start using this. We just changed the water heater back in 19. Was it 19? Yeah, back in 19. So this year we changed the water pump. So I hope we're gonna be good for a few years. So we're gonna do $10 for that house maintenance. And then this is household items. It's gonna get $10. I used to do coupon back in the day. Now I'm talking about 3-4 years ago. But this is going to include laundry detergent, dish detergent, toilet paper. We're looking at $40 a month. But I have some stuff, and I'm getting down to the last little bit of everything. So I figured I can start saving now. This should last us for the next 3 months, I'm hoping, the way I got it planned out. So by the time the next 3 months come, we should be able to stockpile, hopefully, again, and just keep saving. So I'm looking at the future. Those are all of my my sinking funds for 2019 that I want to, Lord Jesus, for 2021 that I want to start. I only have a few cash envelopes. Eating out is one, $50 a week. Food, grocery shopping is $120. Even with my kid here, I'm trying to get more into salads and stuff like that. We just got an air fryer, so that should help, like with chicken sandwiches and stuff, if she wants anything like that, without having us to go to McDonald's and spend money, or Wendy's or something. And our allowance is $60. Now this has gone up. It's $60 for me and $60 for my husband. It's gone up because this includes our gas for the week. So, like I explained, we have 3 vehicles. One car, the Impala, we will probably fill up when we need to. And that the idea of getting that back on the road is so that we wouldn't have to put more miles on my car or more miles on my husband's truck. But with our vehicles, if we decide to, we work at the same place, but sometimes he goes in later or I go in earlier and whatnot. So I'll take my vehicle. This includes gas for the week for my car and then whatever else I want, snack, chips, whatever at work. Same for his truck. But there are times that I'll ride with him and he'll ride with me, and it's working out so far for us. It might seem like a lot, but you got to factor in at least $30 of that is gas. So that is my sinking funds and cash envelopes for 2021. Let me turn you guys around because I want to get personal with you guys. Or I know we're personal, but I just want to talk face to face with you guys. Okay, so I don't know where to start. I have so many thoughts and so many different processes that I'm trying to go through and work through right now. Oh, I forgot to mention my leftover envelope. I think I did mention that, but so my thinking, and I went over my budget, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it unless I get more overtime or my husband gets his when he works weekends. Right now, being it's the holidays, we're not working. He's not working the weekends that much. But my thought process for these sinking funds are, should I save them and just this year just do my budget and do sinking funds so that in 2022 we have everything funded, and then we can like pay off what I want to pay off or have them funded, and then just go into saving still, but not really work. I mean, I don't know how to say it. So what I want to do is we want to pay off debt. So the debt for that is everything at the end of the month left over in our cash envelopes and in our budget at the end of the week, because I want to do zero-based budget, is going to go towards debt, whatever debt we're paying. So what I'm thinking with these cash envelopes is that unless an emergency comes up like it did last year when we had to use the money, I want to have it so that we're funded for like 2022, if that makes any sense. So like I have oil changes, I have tags, I have registration, I have the dentist, the eye and stuff. I'm thinking that I just fund them this year for 2022 and then pay out of pocket or go out of our budget and pay that stuff when it comes up. If that makes sense. What I'm thinking is that if I have the money for 2022, okay, great. I have the money. It's there. I'm still going to continue my sinking funds. But when the time comes, for example, my registration to come up, I can take the money out of the funds and still have my budget for everything else. I don't know if I'm making any sense, guys. I feel like I am. I feel like I want to be like with my bills, and I don't think the video will be out yet, me explaining how I am with my bills right now and how I pay them. But I want to be ahead. Like I want the money there. I want to be ahead. I want in 2021. I want to save for 2022 bills. Whatever, eyeglasses, eye appointments, dentist, car registration, house maintenance, anything like that. Like when something comes up, I want to try to take it out of my budget if possible, which will halt my debt journey as far as paying what we can off. But I think I'm okay with that now. I know I struggled in 2019 because I wanted to pay off debt and I wanted to do sinking funds. And I wanted to live off my budget and still have money left over. But I think now you got to start somewhere. Like, is debt really what you want to pay? Which of course it is. Who doesn't want to pay their debt? But with COVID, it's put a big perspective into everybody's life, I would say, that we should have this stuff ready, funded and stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And if I want to change it, then I can change it. Of course, I can change it. It's my budget. I'm the one that dealing with the money. I can change it. But that's what I'm thinking I want to do. Is I want to fund these and try to cash flow it at the same time when these events come up. I don't know. Is that? What do you guys think? Let me know. What do you guys think? You know, and I watch plenty of videos, and it feels like the year I need to, that's what I need to think about. Cash flow the year and do my sinking funds and cash envelopes still, but kind of like not touching it if I don't have to. Really trying not to save it for 2022 and cash flow everything else, like I said, with the registration and stuff like that. And then whatever's left at the end of that month, that'll go towards debt. And even if it's only $100 going towards debt, $50 going towards debt extra on whatever it is, you know, I think that's what we're gonna do. So thank you so much for spending a moment of your life with me. Until next time, bye guys.